I just got my hair cut, but yeah, whatever. So this is the 8th video of Play Chess and Play Good, and in this video we'll be talking about castling, and there are some requirements for it, and it's pretty important to keep your king safe. So I'm gonna first show you why it's important to castle. Black is probably threatening to play this move and attack your king, so you should probably castle out of the center before the center gets opened, like the center lines and diagonals, or else your king will get killed. So first, you can castle king side or queen side. In OTB chess, you have to make sure when you're castling queen side or king side, it doesn't matter. You have to first move the king and then move your rook. And there are certain squares you have to move your king to for castling. So for king side castling, you have to move your king 1 square and 2 squares, and the rook goes 2 squares too. And they'll just be beside each other like that. So there's another one. For queen side castling, you move your king 2 squares, and your rook moves 3 squares, like 3 squares to the right and 2 squares to the left for the king. For that one, it was, for the king side castling, it was 2 squares to the right, and for the rook it was 2 squares to the left. So we'll be talking about the requirements now. Say if your opponent checked you, you are not allowed to castle when you are checked, or else it would be very fun. Well, not very fun. It'd probably be unfair, but those are the rules. You can't castle into check because, well, you don't want to get killed by your king. That was my dad. Whatever. So you can castle here because it's not being attacked by any piece. So now you have to make sure the pathway for castling is cleared, so then you can castle. You can't castle right now kingside because a knight is blocking the path, but you can castle queenside. So you can't castle through check because the rook is blocking the path for the king to castle, and it doesn't matter if a piece is attacking the square the king's gonna go to, or the square that the king went through, because the king basically moved 2 squares in one move, and the rook moved 2 squares in one move. But the rook can do that, obviously. So you must be wondering, does that rule apply to the rook too? It doesn't. Because your rook, well, it can just move as much as it wants in one turn, so then it doesn't really matter. But the problem with the king is that it moves 1 square at a time, but it moved 2 squares, which is why if some piece is attacking the square it goes to, you can't do it. I know, sad. But here is a little fun example of a castle fork, I guess. And a fork is when you attack 2 pieces at once, and they have to defend one of them, but then they'll lose the other one. So maybe Black thought hey, a free pawn. But now you can castle, and at the same time you're attacking the king, but you're also attacking the rook. This is just a pretty fun puzzle that I like, at least. And I hope you understand it. And please subscribe to my channel, 26 Diagonals. Give the video a like, and bye!